Have patience and wait for the thing you want most. So don't chase it. Don't run after it. If God wants you to have it, He will give it to you. Have patience. God isn't finished yet. On June 16, 2018, I finally decided to launch my show. I've always wanted to inspire the world, face challenges, and share my personal testimony and my life story with the world. Join me each and every weekday, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. because this is a show based on faith and how each and every day we battle storms. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel. Folks, it's Monday, and the weekend is over. But that doesn't mean that the day is over, because it's just beginning. That's right. And you saw the title. We talked about these things in different type of platforms, but we've never talked about it head on. Paying attention. You know, this past Friday, I was driving with my wife to take Ariel for her first pediatrician office visit. And by the way, everything went well, so I thank you for everybody for all your kind words and wishful thoughts. She's doing well, very healthy. As we were driving to the location, we hit a stop sign, or I should say a stop light. And, you know, for myself, every time I'm at a stoplight, I always look behind me, to the sides. And I noticed that this car was coming from behind pretty fast. And luckily for me, and for my family, the car, at the last second, looked up and realized they were going to hit us. And they quickly swerved around and ate the light. What happened was the driver was texting. It was clear as day. I could see that when the driver was getting closer and closer, his head was down. I am amazed by how many people to this day do not pay attention to the roads, are not paying attention to how we drive. Now, before I'm considered a hypocrite, many of you may say, well, wait a minute, don't you record your show on the way to work? I do. I honestly do. But it is a one-button push, and I do it before I even get in the car. So, to answer all of your questions, I have told each and every one of you that I don't edit this show, and I do not. The only thing I do edit is our intro and our outro. Henceforth, there's a lot of things that happen before I start talking, because I have to hit record. Once I hit record and start moving, then I immediately go into my intro and start. So everything that happens beforehand gets erased. And everything that happens after I'm done still records until I reach my destination, if I haven't reached it while recording. And then I hit stop, and then I immediately edit that part out. But getting back to our topic, paying attention. We can look at this in so many different ways, but today I want to focus on paying attention on the road. When you're driving, it is important to keep your eyes on the road. I know that some of you right now have grown up in the environment where technology has already been there. But for some of us old fogies, myself included, we grew up without a cell phone. We grew up with payphones. We grew up with cordless phones, long cord phones, ones that would stretch out from the basement all the way to the kitchen, or from the kitchen all the way to the attic. We've survived. We've lived the beeper world. We've all know how to drive our vehicles, pay attention, and worry about any and every distraction later after we reach our destination. As we got on the road, my wife and I, we noticed another car that was slightly swerving, I should say. And when I looked over to my left, because I was in these, she was driving in the fast lane, she was texting as well. And I started to think, my God, are we going to make it to this pediatrician safely? Do I have to start taking back roads more frequently? Do I have to slow down to the point where I just allow all traffic to get ahead of me? Now, obviously, I'm a new dad, so now I'm over precautious, and a lot of this stuff has probably been around me this entire time, but I was never observant to it. But I guess since our show here at Have Faith, Let It Begin has influence and some type of wisdom and inspirational topics, I am pleading with each and every one of you, if you are one of those people, if you are a person that likes to text and drive, please don't. There are so many people out there that are trying to focus on getting to their destination, that are going on the roads with their families, with their loved ones, and traveling to other family gatherings, other destinations. Let's allow these people, myself included, to get there safely. And there is no reason why you can't wait till you get to your destination to reach out and talk to someone. Bluetooth was created to avoid these problems. Bluetooth was created so that you didn't have your phone to your ear. Utilize your Bluetooth. And I feel bad because this is not something that I wanted to do on my show. I didn't want to tell each and every one of you what I think you should do. But I have to be honest because it was very, very, very scary and frustrating to me. And don't get me wrong, I am guilty too. I am very guilty as I put my windshield wipers on. I am so guilty because I've texted and drove as well. I've done it. I have stopped that ever since the day came where I almost put myself in a position to get into an accident. So I don't want to sit here and say that I am a saint and that I am innocent by no means. But I know that when that day came, I stopped. And now, especially since I'm a father, I know I would never. And in addition to that, because again, I'm seeing things more clear as I drive. It is very, very frustrating and very scary to me to know that each time Ariel is being driven around, there are other people out there doing the same. So I just wanted to use this platform today, this Monday, to share with you the scariness of being out there and driving and to witness people put other people in harm's way. I hope that this hits home to certain people. I hope that we share and like this episode. And I hope that each and every one of you respect my opinion, but understand where I'm coming from as a host of a show, as a parent, and more importantly, as a concerned driver. And that's where I'm going to leave you today. But I will leave you with words of wisdom. Each and every day that we travel to get ourselves to our destinations, know this: God is always with us. He is always there to protect us. He is not there to punish us. He's there to shield us. He's there to protect us from any and all distractions. Don't allow other distractions that are out of your control to put you in a position to feel as if you are in danger. However, when there are things that are in your control, it is up to you as a parent, it is up to you as a driver to remember that you have total control of other people's futures, well-being, by putting yourself in a higher position, in a moral value, to say, I will not text and drive. I will not do anything to jeopardize my life as well as others. For Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel. Please drive safely during this holiday season. God bless. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. As the holiday season fast approaches, you're going to hear episodes me recording live as my daughter in the background, Ariel, will probably cry. You'll hear background noises like phone calls, and right on the cue, she's starting to cry. Don't worry, everybody. We're going to continue on like never before. And with Ariel in the background, knowing that in the future you're going to hear yourself crying like this, Mama, yeah, say hi to everybody out there. We just want to encourage every one of you to join us every single weekday, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Join me, Ariel, my family, and everyone as we continue our journey. For Have Faith, Let It Begin, my name is Angel. Say goodbye, Ariel. Say bye. Bye.